back with another pick a card. We're on a little roll here, so I'll be doing some more. This is a love thing, so a love reading going on. We have three options here. We have song cards, we have some dice and charms. I'll throw a few. We have flower cards, water, energies. We're going to see what is your energy between each other, what is going on in your love connection, any little tarot messages, all that juicy goodness. So stay tuned. All right, we have fire quartz as an option here. We have garnet still in the original growth matrix there. We have cinnabar tumbled here. Let's go ahead and pick one of those options. A little spice, a little something hot to sip on for you. It is a moon conjunct Venus when I'm recording this, so you gotta do what you gotta do, even if it's the dead of winter also when I'm recording this. So we're gonna start off with the fire quartz. Alright. So I want to throw out the initials first, partly so I don't forget, but let's throw out any names or initials. I'm going to pull into this bag I have here of dice. Could be anything significant for y'all. Alright, there's also some numbers. Okay, we have Rini. I've seen people named Rini. Okay, we have Neri, but Niri could be any type of initials or names with those letters here. We have the number 44, and we got the red dice, so passionate here. I did want to go into a 1, so that could have been like 111, like those eyes sometimes come up as ones. So when you see 111, or you see 44, or maybe 414, maybe you got someone's little area code, keep that in mind, and those are the initials that came up. Any little charms that want to come through for this? Let's see what we got. We have the butterfly pea. So this shows that things can change in the situation. This is the magical flower that it starts off as like purple. You put the lip in it, it turns blue, or vice versa. I can't forget, but it switches colors by the pH of the situation. We got a ring, but this ring is connected with friendship here. We have the letter D as well. It's got a little panda on it. We have another ring, so we do have some commitments here, but this is the ring. This one's a little bent up, so commitments could be changing, and we do have the energy of friendship here. Someone could be very connected to their friends, or perhaps this is more of a friendship connection here. All right, we have the letters do you. This reminds me of do you because it's du here. I just want to say do you. So add those over here to our other letters, R-I-I-N, U, and D. We have, this charm is just one I have sitting out. It's not for your charms here. Marathon continues. We have the larger Cinderella carriage, so some big changes can be happening, and we have this little house. So there could be something about someone's location, where they're moving, where they're living at, but there is the energy here of doing you, of recognizing what is a friendship versus what is a romantic situation. I don't think it's going to stop your romantic life, but there are things to consider, okay? So let's go ahead and move forward here. Let me get your cards. I picked them up and then put them right back down. Okay, maybe that's the energy of this situation. So let's go ahead first and see what your romance cards are saying. We have the child and we have sweet kiss. So one of you could have a child already, and that could be a big factor in this connection. Somebody could, yeah, someone could be pregnant. Somebody could really want children, and that could be a make or break kind of thing, definitely, because the flower you got has a little child on it as well. We have Daisy here, and it can also be children. Maybe someone doesn't have a child, but maybe they're very, very close to their niece, their nephew, or even their pet. Some people's pet is their child, their family member, right? So they could be saying, hey, the dog don't like you, we just gotta stay friends or something. I don't know. So there's this energy here. But again, daisy chains are made between friends. So we really have to look at either paying attention to the friendship dynamic of this connection, or in building that, or just realizing this might be a situation that only stays within friendship realms and does not progress further, even though it has a very childlike. We have two children here. It's like your inner child sometimes connects with somebody and feels so magical. You feel like you got that crush on them. So it depends on where this lands for you as a general read, okay? So some of you might be saying, oh no, I'm with my partner, and yes, we're family planning. So that makes sense for me. And others might be like, yeah, I was wondering, I kind of have a friend crush and I didn't know if we could go further, kind of thing. Some of you might have had a commitment and now you're falling back into friendship. So there is a good core of harmonious energy here, and it's asking to not kind of mess up the sweetness of the connection just because we want to push it to a certain level. Okay, so as you are progressing, some of y'all are committed, but you're thinking about cars and houses and children and stuff. It's reminding you, hey, keep that, do you definitely say what you want and need in the connection, but also keep that energy of friendship that's there so you can respect the other person. You guys can stay in a very harmonious energy and keep things feeling good and authentic and light, okay? But there is some tenderness here, but this person's kissing this person on their shoulder. All right. Yes, there. I noticed they're in tux and dress. So this could even be like, I kind of feel like sometimes we look at different parts of something and we say if we put it together, that means we have to be in a relationship because they want kids and I want kids, and they came with me to my auntie's wedding. So therefore, we have to be together. But it's not always like that. So that's just the vibe I'm getting. For those of you who there isn't an established connection, or a love relationship, just keep that in mind. Now, some of you could be the opposite. You might have a friendship that's growing. You said, what? My friend? That's growing into something more. You're like, that's my childhood friend. I don't know about that. And then you might say, wow, we went as friends to something and we suddenly just blossomed into something more. We have summer. Everything changes in summer when you're a kid. That's when everyone has their growth spurts. You can come back to school the next year with a whole new swagger to yourself. So some of you are like young children kind of going through a summer growth spurt in a relationship, and suddenly a friendship's going to turn into something more, and suddenly maybe a relationship will turn into a friendship. We even have waning gibbous. This is the phase of the moon that's between the full moon and the half moon. So again, things changing dramatically. We do have a lot of transits here. Your cards here are the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Pentacles. So I do think the changes are um, kind of worth waiting for. So like if you have certain goals that you really care about, this would say to stick with them. If you're like, I really want to have children, or I really want a partner who does not want to have children, sticking to those goals, it's worth waiting for because you'll have some big blessings coming out. We have universal transits going on, phases of the moon. This is your connection with this person. It is waning in some way and changing in some way, and could be coming to slightly a stalemate where you have to make decisions, this or that. Okay, the song that you got with this person is Special Affair by Sid. This is a slick song, okay? Penny for your thoughts. I know what you want. I can read your mind even from behind. It said, F what's in your phone. I want to take you home. You got a little house right here. I want to take you home. It's so rare that I'm here. Don't plan on staying too long. You should come here and sit your on this throne. It's a special affair. Gotta act like you know who I am, who I am. So, just be aware that if y'all are at a certain event or something, like I said, there is the energy of friendships becoming something more. So maybe what you need to do is ask this person out. Maybe you need to allow the friendship to be there, so therefore you feel comfortable to, be going and doing certain things with each other, and then things will progress naturally. So just pay attention. There's definitely something about dramatic changes. It's like dramatic gradual changes in this connection, going from lovers to friends, or friends to lovers, okay? Or needing to think as friends even when you're lovers, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. Kind of doing quick pick style here. I hope and trust that this was helpful for you. Yes, I love that summertime feeling though. Summertime energy's going on. But yes, go ahead and hit the like. Let me know how you're feeling in the chat. And we'll talk to you guys again on another one. All right, usually I do it at the end, but I just wanted to give you a big outro. All right, if you chose the Garnet, let's see what's going on for your love Thang connects. All right, these cards. Okay, let's start off with your little romance cards. We have Divine Feminine and Seduction. All right, they have the moon here, but not in all traditions is the moon associated with feminine energy. So we do keep that in mind. So, but this can be anybody, having the spectrum of energies in them. Divine feminine energy doesn't mean this person is feminine identified, okay? But this shows that somebody is ready to be seduced. All right, they're saying, come, bring it on to me, okay? Bring that energy in. Let's get your charms and your dice. Let's some charms and dice here. Bring it on in. All right, we have the energy of Virgo and Cancer, passive signs. Ooh, you're gonna have to seduce this person. You said, but I'm the Cancer, I'm the Virgo. I want them to seduce me. Virgos can come on to people strong when you don't expect to. Usually when they're up to mischief, though. Um, all right, we do have strong divine feminine energy here. Let's see, we have a connect to the Southwest in America, so that could be a thing. Maybe somebody is from Arizona. It was Sorora here. Let's see. We have butterflies, the letter E. We're also going to draw some letter dice here. We have the letter I twice, okay? This could also be the number 11. We've got a 111 here. Could remind you of this, and 111 is 3. So we got 3s and 1s as significant numbers for you. Letters I and E. Um, let's see. Somebody is feeling like they want to pump the brakes a little bit before something is official, before something is like an anniversary, or before we go into like official terms or something. But there is social butterfly energy here. All right, there is this like sending signals to each other, but still being like locked up in the desert kind of feel. People are feeling tender with their hearts, but wanting to bounce back with the Bay Laurel. That's the bunnies pushing the button, trying to boss me around as usual. You can hear me saying that all the time. Now, your energy between you guys, we have a war. Now, so if you're like, what? What? Some of you are like, that's right. That's right. But if you don't know this person and you're like, I was just looking for my next new love or for my soulmate or something, this could say, honey, you're running interference, okay? They try to tune in to where's my soulmate? They get bombs, they get the tower card. They said, dang, soulmate. Damn. So you might want to clear that energy a little bit. Stop the flight and artillery energy that you guys have between each other, okay? Mm-hmm. This is interesting. Your flower card is lilies, and this one here is the orange lily. Y'all are passionate, okay? But I would say you're passionate, passive aggressive passionate. Like you don't want to admit it. You don't want to really come forward and say how you really feel. What's going on with this? You're like, I'll just talk in spirit. I'll just try to say, spirit, help. Look at this. Look how much y'all want to be seduced. Y'all have to stop hiding your libido and how much like your sexy energy, okay? Because I think what happens is you get really frustrated. It's too much. Then you feel like war on everybody, rah, okay? And it makes sense because that's totally Virgo and Cancer, to be honest. And then you end up making a messy decision or being reactionary with your person because of those things. Opera, no, right now, love, okay? You already had your food and drink. Mm-mm. You don't need some more right now. Alfred's been a little bossy since Capricorn season, y'all. They got Cap moons. So, let's see what's going on. But Nine of Pentacles said, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to sleep alone. I'm ready to be with somebody. This is a Virgo card, and we got this energy. They're in the home, and this one inside Cancer. So there's just like this Virgo, Leo, and or Virgo, Cancer, and then there's this Leo energy as well. Y'all have to decide what you're gonna do. I feel like you have to more fully show what you want with somebody because they feel like there's a lot of bombs and brick walls and stop signs and red flags when they try to get close to you. They feel like you're like, okay, come and hug me, but I'm a prickly cactus, okay? So like, dang, I just walked through the whole desert to connect with you. She's mad. Um, oh, she's mad. So we have rainforest here. Is your guys' energy, your moods, your emotions together. All right. So look, rainforests are beautiful, but then you never know when you're gonna hear that like that scream of the jaguar come and get you. But we have that last with Etta James. So What do I feel? I feel like you guys are going to figure this out. I feel like, meaning you, okay? I feel like you have to decide what it is you want in relationships. I have to say, I feel like you're hard to get to know. I feel like you're hard to keep around, um, just because you're very picky. You want everyone to do it just your way, just so you want them, you don't want to say it. This is something that Virgos and Cancers and Capricorns do. They want you to just intuitively know all their deepest wants and needs. And if you don't, they get in the mood. And I feel like that's how people are feeling right now. So it's like, how can you have your at last I found my love if you're like, nope, you walked wrong when you came in this when you came in the restaurant. This meeting's over. This date is over. That is not my soulmate. Like, you have to have a little bit of flexibility here. And you don't, Nine of Pentacles reversed, we can just be like so sick of being alone that we just run into codependency. We're overly being passive because we want to get laid up under someone. You know what I mean? So it's like there has to be some kind of balance between this wall, I can do it myself, I don't need anybody, and then running and overly just wanting to either caretake that, lay back and let that person have to take care of everything in our life, make us feel good about ourselves, fix our self-esteem. You know what I mean? Now we have rainforest here, and that's a perfect example because it shows an ecosystem, kind of the example that we have here with the saguaro, which is like, each ecosystem has a different energy. You're not going to hit the same dynamics of soil and water and nutrients and stuff in the rainforest that you do in the desert. So you have to kind of decide what is your style of relationship, and then connect with the partner who fits that ecosystem, that biome. Okay. That you got going on, because trying to be like, well, I'm in the desert but I want a person to come over here and they got to meet all my needs, child, it's just not going to work. Okay. Or you're over here, a rainforest person, trying to go and please this desert person, and they don't care. They're not impressed. They're like, why is this monsoon over here? Like, clean it up. Right? So think of it that way. What is your energy? Maybe even literally go into your auric fields and see, okay, how do, when I say my safe space, what do I look like internally? What's my energy? What's my vibe? What are my elements in my chart? What do I really need? And why do I continue to try to go to people who don't fit what I need and try to make them? And I'm gonna be real with y'all. This can also go into, I was just looking at this with stock photos, where we can feel like we have to make somebody who is not um, nice to our demographic. We feel like we have to get their favor, right? So you see people who have gone through marginalization or oppression feel like they have to get somebody who, hates their people to, they have to date them. They have to date them, right? It can be, let's say there's somebody LGBT and they just like, they're always trying to date straight people. Or somebody who is, a person of color feeling like they have to get this bigot. They no, that's what they're going to do. They're going to date this bigot, whatever. So those could be extreme examples of this, okay? Now, on a smaller scale, it could be that, okay, I'm in a healthy connection, but, I haven't been meeting my own needs, and I've been trying to make my partner being stubborn in a way that I know that we're different, but I'm trying to make them do and be me, trying to make them be my own personality, or I'm trying to make myself be their personality. They're not going to be, a Virgo. I'm not going to be a Pisces. We have to find the meeting point and appreciate each other instead of change each other on certain things, right? So that could be, the more, uh, if you're just like kind of tapping in right now, you're already in a connection and it's healthy. But if you're really looking, and I'm telling y'all, I have even had people come to me and they've, done, wanted to do workings to open themselves up for love and to call in their soulmate. And I'm like, if you won't let go of certain internalized bigotries, bigotries the world put on you that you internalized, I literally can't connect you with your soulmate, because I'm seeing how they're coming up and what demographic they are, but you have an issue with this demographic, right? Because of this external bigotry that you suffered. So there is this need here for this group. We're going to go there, okay? We're going to go there to ease this internal war, right? Because desert or rainforest, we don't want no one dropping bombs on it. All right. And we don't, we want healthy energy here. So some of you might be saying it's like your sacral chakra, what you're addicted to, or who you think that you're attracted to. You might need to go and revise that. And I know that's hard because this is like Aries, Scorpio, Mars energy, and people that are in that, they don't like to be told, like, hey, you're purposely just chasing danger and death and aggression. You're not, and oh, that's my type. It's not your type. Okay, that's not your type. Self-hate is not a type. Look, I had to just drop some silence like that because I wasn't going to drop a bomb. I had to drop some silence on that one. okay? So, but that's why I said, whew, y'all said at last. And is tired by the time she gets to y'all wedding. She said, at last, finally. Whew, working me out over here, trying to make this look. Your spirit crew saying we're trying to get you love. We're tired. All right, so these are things to consider as you're socializing, as you're connecting. All right, how can you fit your own needs? That's why we have the one versus the three: societal pressures versus what you really need and your connection. All right, that's probably why we got I. As you're trying to figure out the the letters of your soulmate, they said I. Okay, you got to think about what you need and get your energy correct internally. Okay, and find healthier dynamics. We have IE, so this was a lot of examples on that whole spectrum of this. Okay, that's what I got for y'all. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. This is all because we want to have the best, truest, most honest, delicious, okay, soulmate connects we could ever have. So I appreciate y'all listening to this so you can really love yourself and get beautiful, sacred, safe connections that are just everything that you really deserve, okay? And we do have this little this little cat here coming through. We have Leo energy. That charm was dropped over here, so all right. If you chose Cinnabar. Oh, this froze a little bit. Just one sec. Okay, the screen froze, which basically just meant the last group didn't see me talking with my hands as much, but their cards were on the screen, so it's fine. Um, so let's go ahead and see. Well, let's get your charms and your letter dice first. Charm for some of our love sign messages. What's going on with your love situation? Oh, we got a lot. We have Aries, courageous. We have Pisces. Wow, we have 2 music notes. Okay. Heck yes, I love it. This person could be a musician. We even have the rutilated quartz here, so this could definitely be somebody who is like they're musical, something with hearing, audio, for sure. Okay, this could be someone who performs. We got love. This person's a big lover. They're a warrior too. We got warrior energy with Aries. Period. They're courageous. So this means and with love. So this means look, they got that this shows they're a protector, they're a defender. Ooh, I like this person's energy already. I might be partial, but big Pisces, Aries, and balanced Neptune and Mars energy with this person, okay? Yeah, maybe this is someone that you could be creative with or have some kind of artistic connections. We have a King of Wands energy here as well with the salamander, so they could be Leo or Sagittarius or Aries. All right. I think this person might work out a lot, but with certain intentions, okay? We have the letters B and H that could be significant here. We have the moon, and we have the number 26. So that could be someone's age, or it could relate to certain things. I feel like this person really has love on the spiritual brain. They really are. They're a fighter and they're a scrapper, but they're somebody who truly believes in harmony and peace and love. Definitely, they're feeling the energies of this year. You might be watching this further on as these are timeless, but I'm recording this just after we came into 2022, which is a 6th year, and we have those numbers here. All right, so let's get into these cards. I love the energy this person's bringing. We have stop and red flags. And we have the bride. So they're saying if this person is married, haul off, okay? Pay attention, or if you're married, you might need to be handling that kind of situation before you jump into. You said, "Dang, he me, but you just got me so hyped." You said it is so good. For some of you, this person could have been to a HBCU because it's giving me that vibes as well. But yes, there's something here. We got B for bride. Unfortunately, this says stop. So they're saying for whatever reason, check and make sure this person does not have a serious commitment already. It could be saying, hey, if you know that they've been getting out of one, let's say they've been going through a divorce for a long time or things of that nature, they haven't figured out their co-parenting or something, let them figure out that stuff before you start your thing, because sometimes people have beautiful connections, but if we don't wait till the right moment, because we're impatient humans, definitely all this Aries energy, right? This person is somebody who they like to rush to the next thing and they're a big romantic. However, they might need time. And so if you get into a connection too soon and they don't pump their brakes and just give them time, themselves time, and even their families, that's a big thing. Maybe they're good, but maybe their families are like, whoa, 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 like you just You were with this person for 10 years. This person's been like a family member to us. Now you drop them. You don't want nothing to do with them. And you're with another person. We're supposed to accept to the family vacation. What? What? Our heads are spinning. So it can be good to just give everybody some kind of leeway time. So consider that, okay? Consider that. All right, we have forget me not. Yeah, this person could have somebody that is hard to forget. Now, some of you, this you could be in a committed relationship, okay? Because I know y'all be doing these love readings too, and you could be like, I can't get this person off my mind. Okay, I'm getting Long Beach as well. There could be some kind of connection to beach or water or ocean. All right, your connection to each other. We have the number 18. Somebody's birthday could be on the 18th, or number 9 energy. Some of you could have worked. You could have met this person through business or like some kind of like trade school or something, or like studies, okay? um but yeah, there's the energy of not wanting to forget each other, always being on each other's mind. There's this ripple. There's ways you guys have affected each other for those who have been in a long-term connection. If not, moving forward, you guys would tend to stay on each other's mind. But we have the ear here, so you guys can have clear audience. You guys might feel your ears burning when you're speaking of each other. The left ear usually is compliments. The right ear, usually someone talking smack, okay? Um, you said, I heard that. I think this is the right ear. So you said, I heard that smack talk. But yes, there's some kind of clear audience and energy. But again, music is a huge, 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 huge thing. Let's look at your song, because that's obviously important. We got You Ling by Ari Lennox. So this person, this song is silly. Okay, she's just having some drink. She's just talking about food. She's just geeked out on this person. So it's possible when y'all have the itis, which in the culture is when you know when you get so full you're goofy. It's like you're drunk because you're so full of food. So when this person has the itis, or when they're a little drunk, or when they're super tired, which is also equivalent to being drunk. Okay, according to some neurologists I've heard, this person, look, that's where they need to stop sign, okay? Because they're over here just saying all kinds of things. They could be talking about you, and people are like, oh my gosh, we got to hear this again. Here we go. But I definitely think that you guys have a strong nostalgia with music, or certain sounds or things of that nature, okay? Um, for the emotional connection, we have Stonehenge. So maybe there's some kind of energy of sacred space. But see, there's the energy of ceremonies here. So maybe someone had went off and gotten engaged. Maybe y'all had gotten married. It could be a broken engagement. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed as your overall energy, that's going on here. So maybe someone had gotten engaged and then you heard that they're not engaged anymore, and so you're like, should we come back together? When I'm recording this, it is Venus conjunct the moon, but it's Venus retrograde, and we're getting ready in a couple, less than 2 weeks, to go into a Mercury retrograde. Okay, so people will be coming back talking about forget me not. All right, and it's a 6 year, 2022. So it's all about relationships and harmony and home and all that kind of stuff. Venus energy. So whew, I feel like people got some Lucy. They got some explaining to do. Okay, what is going on here? So there could be stone hedges that are significant, um, as well. So maybe somebody is located near them. Also, if you know that there are engravings actually upon some stone hedges that show that people of African descent were there and helped build them and teach them how to do that. Okay, that's right. So go ahead and check. Necessarily that it's a certain race of people, but maybe that's to come into play. But for me, it's giving me sacred center. Like here's the circle, right? And we got ceremonies going on. So pump the brakes. This could also say that maybe some of you, a ceremony could be like a graduation or something. So maybe you're going to be going out and partying and doing all this and driving around reckless with this Aries and getting into all this stuff and music, and you're going to lose sight of your studies or something. So for some of you, it could be saying, you're trying to rush things too quickly. Some of y'all are trying to run to the altar, and it's saying you don't want to, for whatever reason, progress in this relationship before a year. Like, give yourself time. If you, yeah, it could be like, hey, it's a red flag if y'all trying to push a connection too soon. Maybe you're the red flag. Maybe you're the one that's like trying to instantly marry this person, and for this particular connection, I don't want to hear about your great uncle who married someone after 30 minutes and they were together 55 years. For this connection, okay, it's saying that y'all need to slow it down, pump the brakes. There definitely shouldn't be like something very, very serious happening within a year. They're saying listen to those around you, listen to those who are in harmony, pay a bit more attention. We have a lot of you guys are highly emotional. We got Aries energy, but then we got Neptune in the moon. So you guys are very romantic. You want to rush into things. But it's saying what, like Stonehenge, it's better to build something sacred, pay attention to time. Of course, the stone hedges are also built in accordance to equinoxes and solstices. So that could be significant. Cardinal signs, people could be Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn, or it could be those times of year. It's kind of like let a year pass at least and see what things really are before we're over here trying to challenge people in each other's personal lives, before we're rushing into things with our romanticism. Like, slow down a little bit, make sure the past doors are closed and that you guys actually have something to offer. See how this Ace of Pentacles is reversed and is trying to grow in winter, and you're like wishing on a star, like, star card, come on, help us heal this. And all these little sparkle star card energy. So I feel like don't put all of your finances, all of your time, all of your education and skills into this person. Y'all don't want to get caught in the habit of trying to fix each other. Instead, you want to be able to openly say what you want, say what you need in the connection, see how that goes, and give yourselves a time frame to actually see if things develop. Do we take advantage of this Ace of Pentacles? Do we invest in each other? Do we show up for each other? And if not, there's nothing to be rushing. And maybe you're saying, well, I know this person 10 years, whatever. Okay, have you guys built? Have you grown? Have you had better connection? Have you had consistent commitment? Or has it been wishy-washy out the door within high peaks of emotional connection? But then you're saying, well, I want a ring, I want a ring. Have you done ring work? Some people have been together, some people are married, and they still don't deserve a ring from each other. Okay, they have not done any foundational work in their connection. And some people, they can meet in a short period of time and build up that connection authentically. But nowadays, it tends to be a thing that, oh, within a year, I'm going to start pressuring you for a ring. So they're saying don't do all that, okay? So I know this is a lot, but that's what I'm seeing here for this connection. What's going on? All right. High energy, passion, attraction, spiritual connection for sure. Staying on each other's minds. Consider. And there's my cue. So we're all wrapped up for this reading. I trust it was helpful. Let me know in the comments and hit the like. And I'll talk to you again on another one. Baby Magic in the house. Bye. Baby